What's a middle finger floating stuck up in the air to see? Fuck you and yourself and everybody, everyone but me. I think I'm all that matters, drinking tea just like the Mad Hatter. Twisted night screams make a twitchy motherfucker matter. Marbles in your mouth, they'll never know what's coming out. Words and verbs just sound absurd, they just lead down to plead the third. There's a drink behind the scenes, a fucker you can bet.
A lesson I've learned in life that I should have learned long ago, like many lessons in my life. God, I had to experience them in order to learn most of them.
This is Greg.
Wow, that was really lame. I'm sorry for literally, I couldn't have drank that at any other point in my life. I had to do it during this very short video. That's how rude I am. I had to, okay. Anyway, so,
Greg is very manipulative.
The lesson I've learned is to just let things kind of calm down before you react to them, or give them a chance to calm down. For instance, if somebody really pisses you off at school or at work, instead of just
2 minutes in, Greg is already comparing two things that don't make sense. Greg is planning to manipulate as hard as he can.
Instead of just flipping out going, "You fucking asshole!" Or doing what the Joker did where he went around shooting everybody. Instead of doing that, just give it a couple of days. Just think about it. I know you want to react right away, but if you give it a couple of days to just think about it, you might save yourself a lot of drama.
Greg is explaining why he isn't reacting in a short video specifically about him reacting.
And this is what I'm going to plan on doing in the future. When I'm pissed off at somebody, instead of me talking about it to everybody, instead of me freaking out about it, I'm going to just think for a while, just chill out. I think at the time that this is the best decision, but a week later, it kind of doesn't even fucking matter anymore. And that's kind of the key point, is you care about it now, but you might not care about it in a few days.
Old Greg sounds very wise to young minds. To the rest of us, the dumb fuck just explained what hindsight is.
And you got to think about the long term when making these decisions, because the long term is what lasts the most, obviously. The now, the present, the immediate moments in your life are fleeting. So what is the point to making impulsive decisions, especially when it comes to suicide?
Greg doesn't just say things. There's always a reason. We can see through his adolescent threats.
We want to kill ourselves now when we're depressed. We want to kill ourselves in that moment. But the next day, we often don't give a shit. And it's because it's just a phase. It's just a rush of emotion that you're having trouble dealing with. But eventually, you kind of just get control.
Just get control.
A rush of emotion that you're having trouble dealing with. But eventually, you kind of just get control. It's kind of like a dam breaking.
Dear Greg, you are not depressed. You are not having a rush of emotions like a 16-year-old girl does. You're scared and there's no way out, so you're thinking selfishly.
It swamps your whole city, right? And you're all drowning in it. But slowly it drains, and then you don't even give a shit about the dam anymore, because all that's left is mud and shit. That may have been the worst analogy ever. I'm pretty sure those houses all got wiped out and everybody's dead. So that's a really bad analogy. But the point is that sometimes there's an initial rush, and then it's just calm after. And then you look at your initial rush and how you reacted, and you wish you reacted differently,
No, Greg, Dr. Business doesn't know. Greg is so full of shit. His manipulations are wearing thin on all of us.
So, with all that being said, guys, just think about whether or not you can handle holding it in for a couple days. And if it still pisses you off after a couple days, or you're still depressed after a couple days, then talk to a therapist or take the action that you feel is necessary based on extensive consideration. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Greg had the contrast so screwed up that he was basically see-through. Again.
Like this one. I'll be drunk texting you. Hey there, kiddo. Way to make a real nifty video there. You just keep being you.
Conversations is frivolous, man. Fuck all these bitches. I am a polygamist.
Wow. I wonder if that girl's parents know what music she listens to.
And why is that, Greg? Are you looking for a girl whose parents let her do whatever she wants?
Great lip syncing skills, though.
Never let a clown nigga try to play you. If he play you, then rule number 2, fuck his best friend.
Huh. That's disturbing. Kind of makes me wonder why I, an adult, am watching these videos. These are, after all, kids singing creepy lyrics, and I am an adult watching them. Good thing my channel isn't dedicated to this kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'd have to lose all respect for myself. Of course.
'Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh.
Way to express yourselves. Meanwhile, because I'm an adult, I don't really relate to you or that video. So I'm just gonna not say anything about it further, because that's what adults do when they're not interested in something. And watching content like that, well, that's their rights. And I'm not going to insult or try to humiliate this child, because again, I'm an adult. And that's what adults do.
And I'm crazy, but here's my phone. Put your number in it before I stab you. I am crazy. I think you love me.
Wow, that girl has some comedic talent. Seems like she came up with those lyrics all by herself. Yes, they were a bit dark, but she's a child. And some children do the darndest things.
But she's a child. And some children do the darndest things. But she's a child. And some children do the darndest things. And
We as adults should probably just let children be children and not make entire videos dedicated to publicly humiliating them, all for the sake of our own monetary gain. Because in a way, that would make us child predators, wouldn't it?
that would make us child predators, wouldn't it? That would make us child predators, wouldn't it?
As a community, if we saw a YouTuber or YouTubers repeatedly making videos about very young children, publicly humiliating and bullying them, well, because we have integrity, we just would not allow that, would we?
Dr. Business thinks Greg is a stupid bitch. Hop in my time machine. Chris called shotgun. Greg will now bother people dressed up as Batman. Not bother people dressed up as Batman. Greg is dressed up as Batman bothering people.
Hello? I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't understand you.
Are these real cats?
I'm sorry, I don't speak English. The guy speaks Japanese not here yet.
Chicken fox pudding.
Like, hey,
Diego chicken fox.
okay, call back 15 minutes.
Holy shit, it's so funny.
How about you for playing?
Yo. Kelly, look, took my sister.
Are you from?
Venus, huh?
Excuse me?
Banana fort.
I can't understand you, sir.
Japanese on phone.
Okay, just a minute.
Put the Japanese on phone. I'll speak Japanese.
This is what a grown man does with his days.
So excited to see my family, right, man? Coming out of the bushes all excited, man. I see the river to America, man. So I'm like a few feet out of the bushes, right, man? I start dancing, man. I'm so happy, man. Gonna finally see my family, man. So I start walking forward with my apple juice and my chips in a garbage bag, man. But then I stop, man. I look around for Walker, Texas Ranger or some shit, man. Yo, that guy knows Kung Fu and like fought Bruce Lee or something, right, man? Then I start to dance again, man. And I just keep dancing, man. He woke me up by saying the following, man.
Wake up.
That's when I slowly looked up at him, man. It was the border control bite, man.
You just crossed the wrong border, buddy.
Everybody get ready. Grab your screaming pillow. Here we go.
Come in.
Hi, Daddy. I love you.
Hi, Daddy. I'm gonna be so evil you won't even know what happened.
Okay, what are your special abilities?
You. I'm talking to Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Why special abilities?
Well, you get to take care of me all the time, and you get to wipe my poopy diapers.
Get the out.
Oh, really? So I should just get the out? What does she do? What is your power?
I jaywalked.
Yeah, she's gay-walked. She's a criminal. Just give me a chance. I'll show you my abilities. I'm a really contribute member to society.
Okay, fine. Show me what you got.
Dada, mama,
Give me that. You're outside.
Greg bothering people in real life. Son of a bitch.
Buy me lace, Batman?
Shut the
Holy, that guy's looking at us, Batman. What's the racist term for a Mexican? Is that cop following us? Yep. He was getting on his motorcycle. Holy, we're Batman.
Put the drugs away. Here comes the cop.
That was close. We almost got pulled over.
I think we are gonna get pulled over. Yep.
Really? We're criminals. Batman was speeding.
I'm the Dark Knight, the Knight of Darkness.
More like a criminal. You committed a crime today.
I did not.
You should beat yourself up. The irony is overwhelming. Now we're both going to prison.
Now we're going to bat prison.
Now we're both going to prison. Now we're both going to prison.
Now we're both going to prison.
Now we're going to bat prison.
They're gonna have fun with me. I'm gonna get raped a lot. I'm gonna get raped a lot. I'm gonna get raped a lot.
All right. You have any questions?
Yes. What do you do best to fight crime?
I'm sorry?
How do you fight crime?
How do I fight crime?
Yes.
Well, this is part of it. People are out there breaking the law, speeding. I stop them. Usually write them a ticket, but I'm going to give you a warning today.
Thank you very much.
All right?
Thank you very much,
All right.
officer.
Have a good day.
Bring me
Thank
back
you.
to fighting crime.
What did this cop say?
He said,
Greg is an absolute child. He couldn't even act like an adult in an adult situation.
You just want my body. Yeah. So hot. Do you feel the tension? Oh, listen to me. I like you. You just want my body. Yeah. You want it so bad. Give it to me. Come closer to me, you dirty boy. You want me so bad. You just want my body. You just want my body. Do you feel the heat? Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Let's put two and two together. I don't know what that means. You just want my body. Oh yeah. Yeah. You just want my body. I almost puked. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just want my body. Oh you feel it? You just want my body. I want it so bad. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Give me some more. Just give me some more. All over. I want it all over.
Dr. Business knows that was a lot to take in. The previous images must be forgotten about immediately.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. Something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together. Making love. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Okay, let's open the cheese balls. Razor blade on a cheese ball. Whoa! Look at all the cheese balls. I think it's supposed to be yellow, though. Okay, let's open it. It's all black. Hey, let's open another one. Oh, the condom broke. Oh well. Oh, I know. Let's make a giant 10-year-old cheese ball mountain. Damn it, condom, get out! Get off! Okay, cheese ball mountain, ho! Cheese balls is. I bet you know what happens now. That's right, I'm gonna try and eat it. Here I go. Aw. Well, it's okay, because I don't have medical care. Oh, well.
Oh my God, fuck your squeaking voice and fuck you too!